Okay, let's take a walk around this G registration. So what's that, neither 1968 or 69. VW Beetle, the older style one with the bug eye front. I will confess from the start, I don't know a lot about Beetles. It's the one sort of classic car I haven't had one for 30 years or so. So you'll have to excuse me if I'm teaching my grandmother to suck eggs, shall we say, or there's bits that I miss out. But hopefully you Beetle aficionados out there will know what I mean. Really sort of lovely finished car. This one. It was repainted about 3 years ago by a professional painter, and it's pretty much been in storage since then, so I'm given to understand. And the paint finish, without making myself a hostage to fortune, is absolutely superb in my opinion. Really quite impressed with it. Seems to sit somewhat lower than a Beetle would do as standard. I don't know if the torsion bars have been tweaked on it or what, but there's a lot of negative camber on the rear wheels. In fact, the rear wheels look as if they're a different offset to the front, so obviously bigger ones on the back, I guess, by the look of it. It's also got a single pipe sort of sports style exhaust. I don't know if you used to call them Answer exhaust, I can't remember, but if it's not an Answer, then forgive me, but it's certainly a sports sort of single pipe one. It's got the towel rail bumpers on it, front and rear. In fairness, the bumpers could do with re-chroming if you're that way inclined. Personally, I prefer it looking a bit the way it is, really. You might find actually a lot of that rust on the chrome work will actually clean up with, in fact, it probably will, in fact, with certainly on the tail rail bars, not necessarily on the bumpers themselves, but they are nice and straight. It's also got the period roof rack on it, and the inside's really nice as well. It's got the it looks like the original interior in there. Dash hasn't been cut about or anything. There is, I can't seem to make it work. I think something's been disconnected, but there is a really sort of storming looking hi-fi unit hidden in here with a sort of, I can make the front come out, but I can't get any sound out, or rather I can't make the display work. Behind the rear seats there's big amps and a big bass box and stuff, but the only giveaway is a couple of very tiny tweeters on the rear shelf. Aside from that, it's all properly tucked away. There is the original period radio in the dash there, but that doesn't work anymore. But as I say, the dash hasn't been cut about, and the whole interior hasn't been, nothing on the interior has been cut around at all. It's all fully carpeted. In fairness, the carpets could fit a bit better, especially on the around the driver's footwell and an A-post area. But I presume they're sort of a later addition, and there's no gear lever gaiter on there, and I would imagine there should be. But that's about it interior wise. It's really super actually. It was repainted in the original colour. You can see the original colour inside, but it's really rather nice. Just going around it, there's very little to point out. As I say, a couple of bits of chrome, especially on the bumpers, might benefit from being re-chromed, and one of the little grills there is missing on the offside. But looking down the sides, it's beautifully straight. As I say, that paint finish is absolutely superb. Just really nice all round. Yeah, it's been in storage for a good couple of years. We will be re-taxing it. Obviously it's free being a historic vehicle, but we will go and get the tax list for it tomorrow. Doors great there, fits good. Near side rear wing is great. It's all nice. Engine covers all good, and inside engine's got what looks like a K&N filter on it, a couple of chromey bits, but that's about it. Looks great down the offside as well. One very slight criticism, the bottom, the driver's door fit could be slightly better at the bottom here. It's just slightly sort of out a little bit by about ½ centimetre. But the rear wing is good. That's all nice. The roof is all good. Obviously we've got this period roof rack on here as well. May not be to everybody's taste, but I quite like it. All super around there as well. A really super Beetle, this one. Offside front wing, lovely. It's just great. There's not much more I can say about it. It's just a really nice little car, and so I just took it down to the local cafe to get a sandwich for lunch, and people were crowding around it saying how nice it was. It's got to mean something. That's about it, I think. My name's Simon. You can reach me on 0771 906 9353, or in the office on 0118 946 3352, or you can go to our website, which is www.motodrome.co.uk. We take part exchanges, we take Visa and MasterCard, credit cards and debit cards, with a 2% surcharge for credit cards, and we can ship it anywhere you like in the world. Obviously the cost, certainly the UK and Europe, is no problem at all. That's about it. End.